So, I'm a housewife, widow, been doing research all her life. Kind of does her own way of hacking, but don't know the hacking lingo or any of that shit, because I go in with no indoctrination of any fucking thing, and I can see it with eyes wide open, both sides of the fucking story. See behind the scenes, behind the curtain, catching up to their fucking pre-planned event, false flag crimes, catching right up on their motherfucking tails, exposing their asses, because you cannot count on waking up the people. You have to go to the root of the problem, which is the beast system. The beast system's got your number. It knows everything you're going to do ahead of time before you do it. Just like that God, they say, knows everything you're going to do ahead of time before you do it. Your whole life is pre-planned. But on the other hand, in the Old Testament, it talks about, oh, God tested this guy to sacrifice his son for him because he wanted to see if he was going to do it or not. And then, stopped him at the last second. Hey, just kidding. I just wanted to see if you're going to do it. Yeah, he knows everything you're going to do ahead of time before you do it. Because it's a fucking playbook script with the government's name written all over it. And they got us all. They got these people with this religion going around telling you to give up your soul, empty it out, give it to a man god they try to justify, or else. It's got the government's name written all over it. They wrote it to control you. Oh yeah, to empty your shell, give your soul up, possess you, make you a smith, like the Matrix. Tricks. Yep, it's a show, entertainment. They got the altar down the road in the box. It's a fucking stage, don't you know? Idol, altar worship and shit. Television. Hollywood hoes. Smut. Temptation. Luring. Corrupting. Other countries everywhere, pointing their dirty, dipping fingers, and if you don't sign on the fucking contract or do business, let us fucking take your fucking resources. We'll fucking kill you and take them anyway. And then we'll put up a Taco Bell, KFC, fucking rebuild, create jobs, create more tax money. Do a jingle, a song, make you believe, have pride in your country, believe a bunch of fucking bullshit, silver tongue, magic. Through your scrying mirror, you look through TV box portal, smart tech, listening in 24/7 for your judgment. Cloud beast system you're in, it's got your number, it don't need to chip you. You expected it to tell the truth. And they'll stick a monkey wrench in your life, steal your time, divide your families, make you chase the buck. And kids being taught by strangers as they grow up, taught by whatever. Meanwhile, all they wanted was your attention and teachings, but you're too busy chasing a buck because you got to provide a roof over their head and give them all the, stuff in life that you didn't have, or give them a lifestyle of material things All the meanwhile, I just wanted your attention and teachings and stuff. Your attention.
Bonding.
This beast system's got us. A religion based on divided families, shunning women. Takes two to tango. And if you don't give up your soul, it will fucking... Either way, you're punished. It wants you to suffer for it so that the criminal elite can get away with their crimes. Just turn the other cheek. Be passive. Wait to be saved from it all. Total deception.
You let God seek revenge.
They don't want you to stand on your own 2 feet, your own dominion, own
so you do
your
nothing.
own soul, your free will, your mind. They want to control. They want you to have a crutch. Confirmation. You gotta go get confirmation for whatever you think you believe in your heart. But you won't stand ground. You gotta get confirmation. Back up somehow. No.
Simple right and wrong.
That's just
what
them deceiving you.
Don't you know it?
In your soul. You gave up. Empty shell, Smith. Sure, we need each other, but we're all unique. I'm a unique creation. So are you. You might want to patent it. Because, they're fucking up our DNA, our family tree, our record that's built within us. It's in our DNA. They're fucking it all up. They want you sexless in the future. Sexless beings in future generations. Fucking everybody up. Your genetically modified foods, products, put it inside your body, outside your body, breathe it in, fucking work in it, frequencies. They are so after you. They've got a lot of people's souls. They've got a lot of Smiths out there. Definitely control. So we're in this beast system. We're in a battle of our lives. You're in a battle. I'm in a battle. We're in a chess game with a quantum super fucking computer that I can tell you when developed. You know, if you watch Westworld Season 3, Episode 5, that shit is true. 99% of that shit, that show is true.
Well, except for the robot stuff. There's a twist with all that.
Back in hedge fund times, 2007, 2008, through there, when they ripped a bunch of people off and got a slap on the wrist and the government made some money by fining them, and then the people suffered, never got their homes back, nothing. There were some guys that did something with the algorithm dealing with the stock market and the timing, and went, I believe it was milliseconds ahead versus the 15 seconds they say in the Westworld Season 3, Episode 5. It says 15 seconds, but I believe it was milliseconds. Well, they got shut down, a slap on the wrist, and the government took that technology and did, in fact, use it to predict the future, use it to, you know, all the ways possible to spy on us 24/7, store that information, judge us, predict our every move, or put monkey wrenches in our life flow to make us move that way, jumping through hoops and down rabbit holes. It's not your life. You're not living your life. It's by the will of the elite, even the government workers. The beast system don't discriminate. They'll have their turn. We could have free energy. We could have homes that are built safe and secure and correct and healthy. But they wants everything their way. You got to do everything their way. And they nickel and dime you, fee, fi, fo, fum, regulate the piss out of you, or else. And so many people are suffering. You're not living your lives. And you got those out there with money living their lives up, but, you know, they're just, you know, it's material things. They've fallen into the consumption. Gotta have this, gotta have that. And, you know, everybody's really separated. Kids off at school, people are off at work, doing whatever. I mean, it's very rare that you get to live and live normal, live pure, healthy. They are dead against nature. They've polluted nature. They know nature will rebound, though, in the end and all that. And they got a seed bank, DNA bank, and everything to recreate and do whatever the fuck they want after they destroy you during this depopulation, because they destroyed the world before. It was a great accomplishment, Great Flood. And this is the fourth time now. The fourth. There's parts of history people do not know. They don't want you to know. They've destroyed and everything, hidden. Every time there's a discovery, they come in and fucking hide it. Do whatever. Or change it, or destroy it, or war with the country and destroy their ancient history. All that shit to rewrite it. It's not a Mandela effect. They're going back through, slipping in words and shit here and there. Yeah, they do have time travel and shit like this, but there's some serious technology I'll be speaking of coming up. But yeah, this quantum computer system, this beast system you're in, and them predicting your every move on things or try to influence your every move, they have a hard time with the truthers. So, you know, but they're constantly at you. Everybody's in this battle, and, you know, everybody's like, well, what can I do? Well, first off, remember who the fuck you are. Remember who the fuck you are. Keep your own soul. Own up. Own up your own soul. Fucking take responsibility. Take control. You shouldn't be letting these people commit crimes like they're doing. Stealing from us. They can't account for trillions of dollars. Then want to turn around and say that you're in debt. And these fucking people believe this shit. False flag event here and there, this, that, and the other, just to put in another system of control, step by step, slowly constricting. And the wall's about built up, getting close. The window's closing. You know, whoever survives depopulation, I just don't want to leave them this fucking mess. Be remembered as the pussy generation. Did nothing. Stop these fucking criminals. The masses letting a few. Because they're all hypnotized, brainwashed, silver tongue, books, lies, gods they made up. Man-made religion. Men wrote those books. Turn around and said, oh, God said. Okay, well, God told me to tell you all this shit. How about that? Bet you don't believe me because I didn't do it in a silver tongue way. Or throw some magic tricks out in front of your face. Shit, I'll do that. Coming up. I won't be doing silver tongue words. I'll just tell you straight the fuck up. And show you how. But God don't know every move you're going to make before you make it. Your life is not pre-planned. That's just the government trying to make you believe that shit while they set in systems, you know, so they can fuck your shit up early. We're supposed to be living longer and everything else.
How do I tell you these things?
Yeah, your life is random like how nature is. You know, things are not uniform in a line in a box. That's man-made shit. They want you to conform to. And
they want to replace all of it.
Earth is alive. Every blade of grass is unique. I am a unique creation, and so are you. Every heartbeat is unique. They want control of that. They can pop us off any fucking time they want through their smart tech that we're addicted to. It's all up in most everybody's homes. So, hard to let go, I guess. But you can use it to manipulate right back in your move in the strategy game of chess. But again, God didn't know that if Abraham was going to sacrifice his son or not to him. How the fuck is our life pre-planned? God knows everything you're going to do before you do it.
Running to and fro in that book.
Just the government script setting up for your depopulation and gathering of souls.
Worry, stress, distractions.
With their mind control, magics, manipulations, generation after generation.
Yep, it's the end times. All the time.
But this computer system that you're in a game of life with, that knows every move you're going to make before you make it, and is trying strategically to direct your life, and will and soul in a way they want you. It's one world system, one way system, one world religion. Their way's the right way, and if you don't believe that, then they'll, or else.
A boot in the face.
The Creator created us here, this beautiful earth, just to torment, stalk, and harass us. Make us suffer so long as the rich elite ruling class gets away with their crimes against humanity because they made up a paper saying they're sovereign. Them and their fucking papers. Killing our trees right before our very eyes. Down from the roots, inside out, with underground electrical wire.
Yep, to charge you for your life essentials that was provided for everyone equally. That you have equal dominion over nature, over the animals, over demons, and over those who are harming others, committing crimes, and harming nature and everything, and fucking shit up. We have dominion over them. But they work very hard trying to keep you from realizing your equal dominion. Every chance they fucking get. Sell you this, sell you that, entertain you here and there, and here's a paper, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, stress you the fuck out, you gotta pay them. Just mind games, manipulation, magic spells. But they've built a beast system that is, that is of a different kind of battle than dealing with these fuckers shoving papers in our face and controlling everything and fucking shit up. Oh, no. It's much worse, and they are leading you and me and everyone, except for truthers do have a hard time. They have a hard time with truthers. There's a lot of things I've noticed that, are glitches, are fuck-ups. Everything man-made fucks up. There isn't nothing better than the creation that is provided here for us. It's perfect. But they're trying to recreate it all. Sell it back to you, And fuck it all up. But, and force all this shit on us because, you know, we're eating just stuff, we're consuming everywhere and living in this obstacle course of man-made shit that is designed to harm you, make you unhealthy, distract you, give yourself up, tempt you, this, that, and the other. It's all fucking by design. And it's wrong. The real design is very simple. You don't need thick books and millions of laws and just stalking and harassing or any of this shit. It's fucking simple. They're just a bunch of... I can't believe how they're doing this shit. And they know nature will rebound. I know nature will rebound. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've done all kinds of shit to discover all kinds of shit. I mean, it's, you know, I follow my life flow, and then I recognize the monkey wrenches they stick in it here and there to fucking mess me up. You know what I mean? Distract me. Make me go their way, on their track of whatever they got planned for me. And, you know, I know, and they know that they're listening to me 24/7. So yes, I do speak into it all the time. My technology will come on and ask if I need fucking assistance, and will define something out of the blue and give me results. All this shit. I get signs left and right, and just, I'll fuck with it, it'll fuck with me back. Sometimes I'll glitch it, you know, and here and there. I'm noticing that there, you know, we do have the power to break through this shit, because that's what the fuck we're up against. Of course, you know, it wasn't here before. We can take it all away and all this, that, and the other. Because if we don't do something, I mean, they're going to get away with destroying the world again, turn around, point their dirty dipping fingers and blame their God they create, and a new language and all this stuff, and peace will reign for 1,000 years for them, and this, that, and the other. They're stockpiled all this shit with those trillions of dollars they can't account for. Laundered offshore every month, still to this day. I need to roll some cigarettes. Alright, I gotta go. Yeah, they got plans for us. Everything they do is written down and pre-planned. All you gotta do is find those documents. There's so many fucking ways, and there's so many... There's a